Williams with time. He'll throw it, whips it across the field, caught by Mosey. Can he get inside? Cuts through, pushes, plows through, touchdown, BIC!
And he dunks it again.
And he gets hip checked.
His new nickname is now Shaq because he just dunks it and scores. And Shaq was unable, the diesel, rolling through the defense, and Jamal Williams made his best decision of the afternoon so far. He gave it to Courage Mosey, and Mosey rewarded him with the score.
Let's watch this again.
That's close to the line of
Whips
scrimmage.
that one. Beautiful catch. Keep it. That's a schoolyard catch right there. Bobbling it, making sure you can keep it. Bouncing off the tackler. Cuts through. Pushing ahead. Number 29, Harmon, not able to hold on. Slams it in. Touchdown.
I got 3 letters. Wow. So if you've been waiting for a reason to watch this league and this game, Courage Mosey just gave it to you on that play. Not only is the renowned for his brute strength running back making a Franco Harris-esque catch, but he was able to avoid 4 more defenders on his way to not only just scoring, but dunking it in, as to say to the Savage, we are here, and BIC is not going to be an easy out in this Elite Eight.
And it will be a goal line attempt here for the extra point. 6-6 your score. The BIC finally getting on the board here in our second quarter. 7 minutes and change. There's the handoff. Williams fakes it, rolls out to his right, pops this one up, and it will remain tied 6-6.
And these extra points, they're not gimmies. There's no soccer player, remember. You have to earn it. And both defenses, after allowing touchdowns, were able to hold the other offense from converting the extra point. And those will loom large as this game progresses.
And your score is 6-6. It seems like the BIC and Savage will go for this one again. It seemed there was a penalty on the field. And as soon as we figure out what the call was,
but once again, you saw Ole Bell, number 9, and his athleticism. Jamal Williams has been making people miss all year and looking ridiculous trying to catch him. That's a defensive end, and he was step for step, every juke, every step, and made it impossible for Williams on that play.
And Isaac not necessarily happy with the way that play went down. And it will be another attempt for the BIC to get the lead here. In motion, the handoff, play action. Whips this one, caught, brought down, no! Trying to make it look pretty.
That's the White Mamba, Casey Fennessy, almost converting a great one-handed catch, but Jamal Harmon was there, and that's a throw that, if converted, would put BIC in the lead with both of these defenses playing, you know, a little shaky,
and
but solid at times.
And gifted a second opportunity to do it, too, after the call.
Yeah, you can't really criticize because he made the right decision. He just missed it a little bit, but if he throws it a little bit in front of Fennessy, that's a conversion.
And it's 6-6 here with 5:20 left to play. It's the A7FL playoffs on Twitch. Matt Ryan joined by Corey Hammond.
And that's Kyle Ward, a.k.a. K-Dub, looks back to receive the kick. These 3-on-1s are always a dangerous for the, we'll say, kicking team, even though there's no kicking.
And this one will be launched up by number 12.
That's David Agbanaya.
Cutting off right side, pushing up field. And here comes an opportunity. The ball's fumbled. Is it in play? No, it's out of bounds. And the Savage will keep it. Ward, benefiting from being that close to the sideline, nearly gave up the GOAT with 4:33 left to play in the quarter, and it's 6-6.
Those plays always get me a little excited, right? There's always something going on those plays, whether it's a big hit, whether it's a potential turnover. There, he almost breaks it, but doesn't hold on to the football, and is lucky that David Agbanaya on the dive was not able to get the turnover. So we'll have the Savage here. See if they can respond to a great drive from BIC, although aided by some penalties.
And it will be 1st and 10.
Neither one of these teams is going to get back, and that's Fitz G at quarterback for the Savage.
An interesting change here for the Savage. In motion. He'll take it, and he will immediately meet some trouble. Stopped at the whistle, and it will be 2nd down.
Now you see BIC going for more gang tackles on Mayweather. They're starting to get a hang of this running game, which is pretty simple. If the running back's in the backfield, they're just going to hand it to him. He's going to run towards the line of scrimmage. There's no complexity there. But interesting to see Fitz G, who, like myself, not to bring myself into it, but was one of, if not the quarterback group, although I was the starter, I'll just make it clear. But Fitz G was one of the quarterbacks for BIC last year, although a backup. And right now he's, again, another former BIC quarterback going against BIC now.
And there's the handoff to Mayweather. Mayweather breaking through a tackle, caught, and he'll be stopped in the momentum, and it will be 3rd down.
Another group tackle. You could see Sugar Ray and Levine there on the tackle. There's a lot of fresh faces for BIC. You can see even Abdul, who's out there, another turncoat, formerly of Savage, now playing for BIC.
And Corey, you've been on a few different teams in your career. What's that process like, leaving the team that you've been established with, working with for all those years, and now all of a sudden you see your teammates do it, or yourself, you make that move? What's that process like, and how much does it affect the camaraderie of these teams?
Well, you can definitely tell that there's a core to these teams, but sometimes cores shift, and that's what's happened with BIC. And I'm not going to talk over this play to get into personal stories, but what I know is that there's a lot of new faces on this side of the ball for BIC especially.
And there's the handoff, pushing it upfield. He's got a clear path to the end zone. Slip slides, touchdown, Savage.
And Fitz G, who was on the call with me last week when he had the bye, flexes. And that's a quarterback that's played a lot of snaps in this league. That's not just some guy off the street. Fitz G has had a lot of positive plays, and you can see he snipes through the defense on a good play action, finds an open field, and although JJ is known for his prowess defending the pass, Q Bell was able to get some good blocks on him, and he was just fast enough to get by his former team.
And for those who missed it on Twitch, Fitz G coming in at quarterback, breaking through, getting into the end zone, giving him the old little razzle-dazzle, and then taking it back to the Attitude Era. Little bit of the heartbreak kid, making this one 12-6, the Savage in the lead. This is the A7FL playoffs. I'm Matt Ryan, joined by Corey Hammond. We're so glad that you are back with us here on Twitch. And we have had some technical difficulties, and we apologize for that. I personally blame Russia. I'm going to blame Russia. I'm going to blame the Russians. I'm going to blame the Botswanans.
Because it's not JJ's fault.
It's not JJ's fault. And number 26 spying the quarterback. There's a handoff to Mayweather. Flea flicker, caught! Taking you inside the play from the behind the net. Kyle Ward, K-Dub, getting the play, and that was a huge conversion. And that was a
like
two-point conversion, making this 14-6. BIC in a world of trouble, but they do get the ball at half.
Well, we did talk about being inventive on offense, and although that wasn't necessarily a extremely inventive play on the touchdown by Fitz G, play action and then knifing it up the middle on the quarterback keeper, on the conversion they go with the handoff running back throwback, and Mayweather, not just a running back, he was showing his arm off on that play. And again, we talked about the conversions. That two-pointer puts the Savage ahead by 8 with the 3-on-1 throw-off coming up.
But there's 96 seconds left to, less than 90 seconds left to play in this one. Just about 86, pardon me.
One of those.
Public school, ladies and gentlemen. Public school.
And that's David Agbanaya, Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan cutting there. Gets through both defenders, running down the sideline, looking to get back in this game for the BIC, keeping the defender at bay, getting inside Savage territory. First down, BIC.
Agbanaya has been one of the core members. We talk about teams, guys switching teams. Agbanaya might be in his 12th year for BIC, it seems like. Last week he had a couple of good returns, and he's become, since Courage Mosey's taken over as the lead running back for this team, a former running back, he's more now the special teams expert. You've already seen him throw off, return, and make big tackles on the defensive line. Great momentum play for BIC there as they almost score and get it inside the 40-yard line.
And it will be set at the 33-yard line, and it will be a 1st and 10 with a minute 26 left to play in our first half. We didn't take a chance to say the 2-minute warning, but it is under the 2-minute warning here, and now this is an important part of the game, Corey. Every incomplete pass, every play that goes out of bounds will stop the clock here as we see a 2 running back set. Mosey set up to the right of Williams. There's the handoff. Almost attempted the flea flicker this one. In trouble, lobbed up, intercepted! Dot Boss with the interception, caught the touchdown earlier in the game for the Savage, getting that one out of play. And as soon as the door opened for opportunity for the BIC, the Savage come in, rip and rob it away, and will get the ball back with just under a minute and a half to play.
Well, we talked about imagination on the 2-point conversion for the Savage, calling a handoff and then running back pass. Well, next offensive play for BIC, they choose to copy once again. This time not themselves, but the other team. If you're going to be imaginative, that means coming up with new things. What we've seen from maybe both offenses until FitzG came in for the Savage, very, very similar plays, consistency, which isn't always that great as far as play calling goes, as FitzG stays in for the Savage with 1:26 left.
I can't argue that, and you see the wide receivers split out wide on either side. Running back, I believe that's Mayweather behind, and there's a wide receiver in motion to hand off to Mayweather. Mayweather cutting straight up field, gets the first down and more, brought down at midfield, and it will be first down.
So they call a run, and both teams inside 2 minutes have called runs. There's got to be a little bit better time management in my opinion. There is some kind of holding call or some kind of thing that is upsetting the Savage as Calvin gets the ball and starts bringing it back to negate the 12-yarder from Willie Mayweather. And
in other games going on today in the A7FL playoffs, the Baltimore Gators have been eliminated from the A7FL playoffs. The champs from 2018 will not make the Final Four. The PA Immortals walk into Baltimore today and win 21-12. The Immortals moving on to the Final Four with a 21-12 victory, and you'll see full scores and information at A7FL.com.
Good for the Immortals, but they're not content with a Final Four appearance. They've been in the Final Four with what seems like forever. This is just one more victory for them as they try to win the championship. Inside handoff to Mayweather. The
fake to the handoff. Mayweather plowing upfield again. Moving forward, moving ahead near where he was spotted the last time. And another huge first down from Mayweather. And a player is down on the field.
I'm not sure who it is.
Looks like it could be number 3 of the BIC, Abdul Shabazz.
Yes.
And
well, he had Mayweather low, and that's how you're going to bring down a man like that. You got to stop his legs from moving. It still took 4 BIC, as we talked about gang tackling before this game. It still takes 4 BIC to bring them down. Just for all of you to know, that's BIC stands for Brothers in Christ. So we'll say it once, but now you know. Again, the clock is ticking. Another run play called, and Fitz is taking his time in the huddle. Looks like they're going to almost bleed this out for the last shot, as if this was a basketball metaphor.
Well, it's a smart play. They're up 8.
They got a lot of field to go, and that's having a lot of trust in your running back, albeit a great one.
For the most part today has paid that off. Quick screen, running down the sideline, Gets through midfield and then gets a rude hello for a pretty solid gain, and they'll move the. It looks like they might have moved the chains on that one.
I think that's Kyle Ward on the quick screen, and McQueen is just calling a good game at this point. He shows his athleticism on the run, but it was just a great play call. The whole defense reacted to Mayweather, which an open lane, and it wasn't JJ's fault according to his jersey, but from what I could see, Q Bell blocked him and kept him from making the play on that touchdown Savage scored earlier.
Game.
Fitz-G looking cool back there, hopping, showing that he isn't just a running back out there after we might have been mistaken as a ball carrier. I think even more impressive, his nimble slide in the pocket late in this play. You'll see.
And watch Ward at the top of your screen. Just so much time in the pocket. Great.
But here's where it is. He slides, puts the ball behind him, fires it.
Play will be dead, but another missed opportunity. Seven seconds left to play. Correction. It's 20-6. And it will be the BIC's ball. Official timeout here. As the Savage are in the lead, a huge day so far by the Savage offense pin. After a huge 3-on-1 play by the BIC, the first play from scrimmage, setting up a huge interception off of a screen pass, a whole lot of issues for the BIC.